Metal Yearbook, 1989. The end of the 80s, the birth of extremes. 1989.
Talking about it was 1989.
The party was almost over. Glam was collapsing under its own glitter. Thrash was more complex than ever, but starting to eat itself. Death metal had stopped lurking and started roaring. And something darker, was forming beneath it all. This was the year metal split wide open. It didn't fade out, it went out swinging. Thrash hits its technical limit.
All technical difficulties have been resolved and we are resuming count.
By 1989, thrash was no longer just fast and angry. It was fucking surgical. Testament drop practice what you preach. Tighter, smarter, cleaner, but still vicious. Annihilator released Alice in Hell.
You are looking blue. What else?
Technical brilliance and chaotic storytelling in one of the best thrash debuts ever. Then Coroner from Switzerland gave us No More Color. A fusion of thrash, jazz, straight up alien riffs. Voivod went full space prog on Nothing Face. This wasn't metal for mosh pits. This was art disguised in distortion. Sabbath, Heathen, and Forbidden proved that thrash had grown teeth, and it grew brains. But with this complexity came division. Not every fan wanted philosophy in their pit. Chapter 2. Death Metal Arrives. If 1988 was the Rumble, 1989 was the Quake. Morbid Angel released Altars of Madness. Fast, evil, blasphemous. A genre-defining moment. Obituary released Slowly We Rot. Murky, doomy, and so damn heavy it felt like the earth itself groaned. Carcass dropped Symphonies of Sickness. Grindcore meets gore-soaked medical dictionaries. And Bolt Thrower brought war to metal with Realm of Chaos. You didn't just hear it, you felt tanks rolling over your chest. And in Sweden, Entombed were forming. Soon, that buzzsaw guitar tone would rewrite extreme metal productions forever. 1989 didn't just birth death metal. It uncaged it. Chapter 3. Glam metal dies loudly. The cracks became chasms. Faster Pussycat, Warrant, Danger Danger. They all dropped albums in '89, but the fire was fading. Sure, the songs were shinier, the image was cartoonish, and the audience, they were fucking tired. Motley Crue tried to grow up with Dr. Feelgood. A massive hit, sure, but the last real peak before the cliff. Even Skid Row, despite a strong debut, felt like the last gasp of a dying genre. Sure, MTV was still playing the videos, but Gen X wasn't watching with the same starry eyes. Meanwhile, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains
Well, we've been waiting a long time.
were writing
to
songs
play
in
this
basements,
show.
quietly preparing to blow the whole
Like to thank
system
you all
up.
for-
Chapter 4. Doom, Black, and Crossover Creeping. Metal in 1989 wasn't just fast, it was splitting. Candlemass dropped Tales of Creation. This was massive, theatrical doom metal built on tragedy and triumph. Dark Throne released Soulside Journey. Still death metal for now, but blackness was coming. Celtic Frost, Post Into the Pandemonium, they had unraveled, but their influence was everywhere. Prog and Ministry were dragging industrial into metal's bloodstream. And then D.R.I. Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, S.O.D, Stormtroopers of Death, and the Cro-Mags kept crossover thrash vicious and volatile, where punk meets pit violence. These weren't just subgenres anymore. These were religions. Chapter 5. Albums that defined 1989. Some essential slabs from the year's metal cracked and cracked harder. Sepultura, Beneath the Remains. Brazilian thrash perfection. They were ferocious, precise, world-changing. King Diamond Conspiracy. Theatrical, nightmarish, completely committed. Faith No More, The Real Thing. Alt metal is born. Rap, funk, rage. Mike Patton joins the fray. Overkill, The Years of Decay. Some say their best ever. Massive riffs, darker than before. Napalm Death, Mentally Murdered. Grindcore gets even more chaotic, if that's even possible. And Voivod Nothing Face. Again, just too damn weird to explain. But go listen. It's too good to ignore. 1989 was a crossroads. Albums came out from every direction and none of them agreed on what metal should be. Chapter 6. The End of a Decade. As the 80s died, so did the idea of one metal. There was no longer a single torch. There were 1,000 fires in 1,000 underground clubs. Some fans clung to the denim and thrash. Some were painting their faces in corpse white. Some were tuning their guitars lower, slower, and sadder. Metal was no longer a genre. It was a continent. 1989 didn't signal the end. It was the launch pad into the abyss. So next time on Metal Yearbook, we're not going to go forward into 1990. Not yet. Because every third week we flash back and go to something before, into the 70s. Perhaps let's try 1976. A new decade. The originators. Some of the early godfathers of heavy metal before the term heavy metal existed. But this has been 1989. This has been Headbangers History. Do me a favor and follow the podcast. Subscribe to this channel. And remember, just because the party's over doesn't mean the riot can't start. I'll see you guys again next week.